If I could describe it with words, I would have written a book, but I drew it because a thing can't be described simply by words. Freddie Carrasco. Everyone has a background that makes them unique, whether this be the culture you grew up in, the environment you grew up near, or the people you were raised by. Freddie Carrasco is a person who has a great fundamental understanding of this idea. Carrasco is an artist who inspires me to be more individualistic every day. In this speech, I plan on giving you a brief rundown of who Carrasco is and then talking about how he inspires me more specifically. To start, Freddie Carrasco is a Dominican-born artist coming from Toronto, Canada. As of right now, he currently lives in Tokyo, Japan with his wife. According to Sabukaro Online, he describes himself as just a guy who makes things, usually visual, sometimes music. Known for his illustrations, paintings, sculptures, music, and graphic novels, Carrasco mixes his background of Toronto street culture with his inspirations from Japanese farm life and sci-fi. This mixture gives Carrasco his own unique and very recognizable style. As Carrasco has said before, that he takes a lot from his past and the things he experienced growing up. As stated by Drawn Quarterly, after his latest award-winning graphic novel, Gleam, Carrasco is currently working on his first ever solo exhibition. Now that you know who Freddie Carrasco is, I'd like to talk about how after prolonged exposure and consumption of his works, Carrasco has inspired me. Carrasco inspires me to strive to be more individualistic. His mixture of background and inspiration is a sentiment that I share. Consuming his works makes me want to do the same. To focus on myself a little bit, I was born and raised in the Bay Area, and I grew up around Black culture with an emphasis on music and graffiti. As a kid, I pursued plenty martial arts ranging from boxing, jiu-jitsu, and Muay Thai, and then as I got older, I delved deep into music and art. Seeing Carrasco dive into different cultures that made him who he was inspires me to do the same. All of these things have made me who I am today, from how I talk, to how I dress, to how I think. Nobody has grown up the exact same way. We all come from somewhere different, and it shows, from big things like how we look, to even the smallest details in our handwriting. Carrasco's art exemplifies this in the best way you possibly could. From the little details like how people talk and their accents, to how they dress and the time frame that he grew up in. So to wrap things up, Freddie Carrasco is a Dominican artist from Toronto, Canada. He mixes background and inspiration into his own style. This inspires me to look at my background and be more individualistic. Hopefully, by hearing how this artist inspires me to be more individualistic, that you in turn will consider your own individual style. Thank you.